Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we are once again back with our Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod, where we have been playing as House Whitewolf, the third in the line for the Whitewolf family to be ruling from Deepwood. Or is it the third? One, two, three. Oh no, it's actually fourth in line. So we've gone quite a bit further than actually I thought. Just before I do sort of continue on with the actual, what we've been doing, I've realised there's been some slight issues. It seems when we did declare war and took Crow's Edge, it seems we have lost Crow's Edge to the Lord of Skagos, and that's not something we can allow. So, but before we get that, I just want to show you a little bit of what's going on down south. We've been ignoring south, and we probably shouldn't have been. Oh, what's this? Yeah, let's just give him a reward. So, new commander. Okay, that's fine. So Maya, first of all, has taken a large portion of the Stormlands down in south of Westeros. You can see here Pentos, Novos, quite solid lands. Here is the main issue, though, that will one day become a problem. The Dothraki. The Dothraki are pushing incredibly far across towards the Free Cities, and I think that could be an issue going forward. Oh, and there we go, we've hit winter. So that's not great. I wanted to try and get some stuff sorted before we hit winter, but apparently not. So I will owe him a favour because I don't want to have to pay him, basically. We are also going to be looking at saving up to be able to increase our actual small estates, I believe. Increase them up to a modest estate. That's going to be a bit of a while in the making. Thankfully, we do have a decent bit of money, so I think we may not do that for the minute. We probably should do it. Having extra men would be useful, as we are considerably below what we really should have. Ideally, I would like to have a fair few more men before I did try to attack Skagos. But saying that, they are at less than 600, and I have remarried. I have remarried into the Karstark family this time, and because of that, we have actually got the William the Gallant of Carhold, or the head of the Karstark family, is our ally, and I think we should be able to declare war on Skagos and get him to join us, which is pretty much is spot on. So we need to get these guys out of our land. The north is not going very well, and oh, a raven has arrived and warming as winter comes to an end. So winter did not last long. So he's trying to usurp my title. Who are you for? So you are for the High Lordship of Last Hearth. Well, Lord of Last Hearth, you are not going to, last very long. So let's see if we can try and get them to disappear. And oh, it would seem that they were victorious. There we go. So they are moving now over to Crow's Edge. That's not great. We don't want them getting too close to Crow's Edge. That's really where we want to be going. Oh, no, instead they've came to Arendelle. Brilliant. That's not what we wanted either. So, you know what? We're going to take the risk. We're going to go for it, and we're going to see how everything goes. So, where are you? Hi, declare war. Is your claim on Crow's Edge. That should be fine there. And the Karstarks, right? Call to arms on our de jure claim. They should agree to that, which would be great. We will raise our levies in these various lands here. So, yep, yes, and also yes. So let's grab all of these 1,600 men and let's put them into there. I, of course, will honor my obligation. Brilliant. That's what we want to see. And then once we have got this army all formed up quite nicely, okay, somebody try and make him disappear. Excellent. The troublesome master of laws who was roaming around the country trying to fabricate a claim on my title is no more, and there is no trace leading back to me. Well, it's nice when that actually works out. Right, okay, so somebody has besieged our lands. That's going to be a problem there. We can deal with that, though. We're also, as well, we're just going to get you, the Maester at Arms, remove you from there, because we do need you. Actually, you're going to command down the center. I'm going to get myself to command the flank, and this guy to command the other flank. We're not a great force, but, we should be okay. Morale of armies, yep, that's great. And then besiege these guys. This is probably going to take us a little bit of a while. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Deepwood is doing very well. People are happy, and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Well, that's great. Right. So, who are you? Are you? Hmm. So the car holds. Yep. So their forces are starting to mobilize. Right. So we will need to try and claim this keep as soon as possible. Use it? Yes, use it. Brilliant. We now have a claim on Bear Island. That is brilliant. So then that'll be the next target. So do that, remove that. You go over to the car holds and improve the diplomatic relations with them. We want to try and keep them as sweet with us as we possibly can. And okay, we're getting a decent bit of money coming in as well. We're still managing to, how much? Bringing in 1.72. That's not terrible. And it's looking like this is probably going to be, yep, there we go. Victory for that one. And so let's see. So it's going to take 120 days, more than likely. Right, what's this? I've decided to enact law change, rules of succession in the Iron Throne succession shall here be determined by agnostic cognatic. So, male heirs will be preferred, but females will be considered as well, which is good. So, oh, and my wife is pregnant. Good news, is doing very well under my tuition. Yep, that's brilliant. Right, well, I say it's brilliant, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Does he have any allies in? No, he doesn't. So that's fine by me. And so, come on, let's try and get this under my guidance, slowly mastering the art of the sword. So my heir is a poor fighter. Right. Kind of wanted him to be a little bit better than a poor fighter. Poor fighter is, I mean, it's not terrible, but, it would be nicer if he could be a bit better. He's 6 at the minute, so can't change that just yet. I'm making sure to keep track of that. Oh, there we go. So, we are now going to move further along. So we're at 23% war score. Who is it that's defeated me? Right. Well, let's move down south to where the Karstarks seem to have decided to take one of our lands. That is not something we can allow. So let's get this one removed. And there we go. And then so move back up north, try and take these guys. There we go. We've taken them from the south. So let's see how their army does. Yep, victory there. That's great. Victory there as well. Okay. Keep chasing them down though. So we're at 41% war score, 11 from battles, and so I'm not quite sure how that's adding up to that. Okay. So we occupy 2 of those, and also plus 6% because we control the land that we are going after. Oh, and I've had Galbert, another one of my sons. So I have fulfilled my desire to have 2 sons. So, Prince Fussy. Right. What's this? So, Master Edwin is worried about my newborn son. Galbert is feeble, little thing, and compared to other infants, he says he might not live to see his infancy. You must attempt to save him. You will try your best to save my son, even though he is sickly. He is still a white wolf, and more importantly, 3 sons of white wolves. Oh, yay! And we've managed to capture somebody, so let's continue to move south. I think the next one, I cannot see. Okay, so his treatment was unsuccessful, so he probably won't survive. Brilliant. But that force there now is now not really of any concern for the foreseeable future, so we're going to move these guys down south and see if we can't take this land as well. This is probably going to take a little bit longer. What are we up to? We're up to a 68% war score. That is excellent. So because we have captured these people, let him rot. We don't really care about him. And that is just going up and up and up. So could we offer peace? Enforce demands. I'm losing, but I won't give up yet. You really should. You really should consider giving up. But apparently not. Obtain Valyrian. Become High Lord. See our house on the Iron Throne. Become exalted among men. That would be nice to do, but probably not going to. Right, let's have a bit of a think here. So, adopt a lifestyle, gain an honorary title. Win the war. Yes. Desire to win the war. The war that we are already at 70% war score, so not really massive ambition there. What is you are plotting to buy Walton of Wolfswood loyalty. End your plot. Because I don't know why you're trying to buy his loyalty. I suspect that is some bigger scheme that guy has in play. that he could possibly do. So let's. Oh, what's this? One of the jailers has brought word from cells. He says your captive has covertly set free during the night. That's not good. I mean, it's not, terrible. Oh, there we go. 100% war score. Enforced demands. There we go. We now have the High Lordship, so that's great. So now that we have this High Lordship, we are going to see, we don't have any siblings, we were the only child. I think I'm going to give it to Bartimus, I think. So you are Lady Whitewolf. So you are my cousin, which is fine. Your father has died and you do need to make sure that you continue in power, but I think we may need to control this land for a little bit longer, and then our 4-year-old son, Bartimus Whitewolf, can get that. Oh, you will get etiquette, and we will grant you the landed title. We will take the risk of it. Lordship of Crow's Edge. Yes. So you are now Lord. There we go. Right. Let's continue this. So we've fulfilled ambition to win a war. That's brilliant there. So pick a new ambition. And let's see, what should we have? To have a daughter? That would be nice. Yes, we will do to have a daughter. Actually, we don't need to get those guys to go back. We will, no, don't split them. And so there we go. We will return all of our levies to home. And so our forces now, once again, we are a little bit larger once more. So that's great. Now let's have a look just to see it nicely. High Lordship there. That is the de jure lands, which is a shame because we can't see. So we do have all of these lands as well. We do need to claim that from the guys of Flint's Fingers still. They are somebody who, well, they've got a lot larger force than we do, but with ourselves and the help of the Carstarks, I think we should be in a good position to be able to go, right, use, we want to try and claim use. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, right, never mind. I was just a bit worried there that was going to say that they were somebody, else or something. Who's this? So, you are direct lord of the Lord Protector. That's strange. Oh, yeah. Also, yes, we do have a Lord Protector and not a king after the actual Tyrell's line seemed to have died off in terms of actually the, yes, Lord Paramount. So they are no longer the actual king. He is now the Lord Protector. So I think it will be a case we will have to look at trying to become the king and unite the Seven Kingdoms once more if we can, although that's going to be a long way off. So I'm going to leave it there for today. So thank you very much for watching. As always, do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy the video. I have, as always, been Etharal here for EGN, and I shall see you next time.